on the veto.
It's so cool too, like Kerrigan being one of the few in-game leaders who's like willing to just really throw a spanner in the works come to the map vetoes, like really looking to switch things up, and he's done it again. Known for it. Diha, an extended battle, needs some help from his teammate, pulls Spinks into his death. They know Diha's here as well. There goes Madden, and this pistol round is collapsing oh so quickly for Ence.
That was one of the most inaccurate pistol battles we've seen. Neither player really
shout out to Diha
for it, but Diha recovers that time back toward the sandbags, gets two with the USPs at closer range. Twist was a clean and concise headshot. You said it was collapsing for Ence. However, it suddenly turned. Brokey's got to get back into a better position with that bomb as he went forward to find a kill. Hades is the one trying to take the peaks and do the damage. They know Diha's still towards sandbags. How much damage is on him? Indeterminate, because they haven't been able to call that position from the short pipe. This is a problem. Brokey's going to try and battle it off. Plant, and you know you were that close. Absolutely, you're buying as far into this as you can.
Tell you what though, Ence is in a lot of pain right now. One Molotov, one smoke, one flashbang for the rest of the round. A minute on the clock. Faze actually not only have some very strong weapons, but they're actually also winning out in the economic aspect. And now a 5-on-4 provided by Rops. Another boost up this time. Able to manage it, but they need to get some kind of production. Rain gets tagged down to 57, but no kill quite yet for Ence.
Yeah, that smoke, it's fine if you're on the level ground, but as soon as you're boosted up, it's just easy to see through and spot the head. They couldn't land the headshot per se, but it is Diha again that's going to be challenged. He'll get up on top of the pallets. Sight stack. Maiden already jumping in. Madden already trying to hold that off. Diha's got one. Wanted to try and transfer over toward the barrels. Knew that they were going to be wrapping inside of the site, but the Molotov down. He couldn't get there. Spinks still holds the nerve and holds the line. Hades, well done from above to find Rops, but Rain, the one with the deagle, not with a weapon, is already on the flank, unfortunately. As you can see from down below, Madden staring in that direction. They knew they made contact with someone over toward that start, and the fact that there's no guns for Faze this time, having gone aggressively into the last purchase. Twist is aware of the fact that there's a push. Ooh, misses the shot. Very late reaction. Saw him, and I think hesitated if he was going to try and hold trigger discipline, or if he had to shoot. But he catches him going back to long. That'll do for Twists. The one-man advantage and a little bit of damage onto Diha through the wall. They try and compensate for that, and Rops gets snappy. You can't give away a free one when you're already down a man.
I was going to say, that's the one mistake you get, that little 1D gun from Twist to follow it up with pushing into Rops' Tech 9. This is brutal. Spinks doing pretty much all he can. He's going to push up long.
He wants to guard the gun. Twists, though, is going to grab it right now and try and wrap around. It was a little bit too far to reach for Spinks to do anything about other than just keep an eye on that position, but I don't even think he spotted him.
It's just a good position to get information as the CT side. Now, the tough part is he can no longer fall back into the bomb site, and there's a time limit on this. Twist is going to turn the corner any second. Yeah, nice, easy kill as Spinks is just waiting for them to cross in. All the noise, all the attention towards the main choke point. Rops is going to get another, and with unarmored pistols, like, Faze just picks them apart. One by one.
Yeah, that's brutal. That hurts. This is not the way you want to turn things around. Trying to get that last gun down, they'll send the pistols after it. Rain could still justify perhaps sending his Tech 9 in that direction, because not only would, and he is going to do it, he's at the barrels, not only would he potentially get Madden, but there's other rifles in that site. But this could take the fight, but he doesn't know anyone else is closer. You could go for the party boost.
Get out. I can't believe he actually went for that. What a madman.
The balloon boost we used to see, you could actually spot that position from, but you got to clear mid to do it first, and yeah, Brokey gone down. They get a little bit overzealous, I think, with that positioning.
Yeah, and interesting as well, like they never even considered that there was a player close up, despite the fact that he was spotting someone. That's an, I wouldn't say like a super common setup, but it does happen frequently. Brain gonna even things up in a 4-on-4, down to 24 HP. Snappy has the deagle, one of the weaker weapons. He's got the headshot onto Rops. They've been whittled down. Kerrigan to half HP, Rain to 24 health, and the defense is starting to shift over.
So Hades supports from jungle. Madden tries to get up close, but two AKs firing back through the wall, and Twists. He goes right around toward the catwalk. It's just Spinks, 1-on-3. Low HP. Confirmed certainly on Rain. Kerrigan's damage undetermined, but now is confirmed and taken down, and Spinks knows he's got a chance in this based on that information, but he's got to time it and bait it out perfectly. He does get the high HP player. Protected by the third. The fact that he's already at the sandbags, that's good enough on its own, but he could slide right out, and Diha's got his aim trained back toward that side of the little horseshoe, the wall.
Rops is gathering so much information. Here's Madden jumping back and forth. Probably hear some footsteps from Snappy as well, so he's talking it over with his teammates, their position.
The other side of this is because they know there was a missed shot on the cross at long, they were going to be falling back through bathroom. So Kerrigan's already clearing that. Smoke as well at the corner on the flower pot. They can't boost behind that. Twist can get a little more aggressive. They're just slowly taking away map control right now.
That also puts Hades in a really awkward position. This is really tough for him to deal with. Yeah, as you can see, as he slides out, just missed the timing on it. Spinks, he's got one. He knows long is an issue. He's got a long time. There's the bounce from Rops. He's able to get two, actually, and Brokey finds the player at dice boxes, and that's it. It's all over. Snappy's going to eventually go down into 1 versus 4. I was going to say at the start of this round...
He's going to.
Oh, Snappy, big job to do. Sees the feet. Kerrigan goes down. Smoke off towards the tunnel. Spinks is going to wrap around towards the B bomb site. Now, he might get Rops and he might clear things out. He's going to hear these footsteps, but the main thrust of this attack is coming towards A, and it's Hades with an AWP. It's Diha there as well with that low HP, with that 6 HP. Madden's on his horse as well, but if they can bust in here quick with utility, the op can't do much, and certainly the 6 HP won't want to commit a whole lot either. Excuse me. He moves all the way out towards Truck, just seeing what he can get. Oh, he's got one, and Madden get the other two.
There is 2 players on the other side of that. Madden being one of them as an AK, so his tracers would show, but Snappy could easily slide out with an M4 that's silenced, and therefore discreet in those situations. Meanwhile, lots of contact. So fast contact from Faze, but they aren't actually committing to anything yet. Bomb's still back toward their spawn. Rops holding it, trying to bait out some reaction from the CTs. They've got one, but it's not favorable. Spinks comes to the bathroom, and he's cleared both Kerrigan and Twists.
I don't think Twist ever expected him to come back at it. Good little hop from Rain over the crosshair of Snappy. Now the B bomb site under pressure. Bomb on Rops' back is going to follow it up, and Brokey's coming in with the AWP as well. Now there's no nades. There's no nades for this Faze side of things, so there's going to have to be some straight up duels, and I think they're trying to find the timing of when this rotation comes. Trying to get someone from Ence to start peeking into the bomb site, excuse me. Brokey's going to throw a smoke into the site. There's Rain peeking out. Madden just wanted to know where they were, and he gets his head removed into a 3-on-3.
So 1 in window, that's been called. 1 at jungle, that has been revealed as well. But Brokey has so much work to do to try and figure out exactly where they're going to go inside of that smoke position. Bomb recovered. AWP's not going to peek because they want the second player closer. They want Spinks to get into position to be able to capitalize. Should Brokey, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Get that close. He actually hit that. The nade does damage he wants.
This feels like sometimes he can't quite have the impact he would always like, but not too upset about it as long as they're winning. Here we go through the smoke. Twist and Brokey towards playground. Rain and Kerrigan in the underpass. Spinks again going to get challenged and pretty quickly as well. Rops in short right around the edge of the smoke. It's Diha to spam him through. Spinks actually just bails out.
Kerrigan getting spammed through from the bottom of the water position. Rain's going to cover that off with a smoke because that door due to expire at any moment due to damage.
It's been some very early, very fast and aggressive plays from both of these teams.
Spinks continuing to be so impressive. Is going to be the one that's forward again in bathrooms. He's not scared of taking these aggressive positions and fights. Slow reaction that time, though, and Twists takes him down. It's Kerrigan immediately afterward that finds Madden, and now Snappy's alone. He's flashed off. He's aware they're getting closer with the low HP. How does he survive that? That's ridiculous. Kerrigan couldn't hit a single shot, and Snappy not only burns him, but he stays alive to take out Twist. Now it's the boot on the other foot, and Brokey might be broken. He's got to fall off this. Does find the first onto Snappy, but the bomb down inside of the site, and it's an AWP. The crossfire arrived. All they needed was a single.
A smoke over to his teammate as he's got low HP, going to tuck himself into a corner and allow Madden to bait for him, but Madden will be able to re-smoke this, and he's even got a Molotov as well when they start to feel the pressure committing. There's that third smoke on Monster. Faze still locked out. All 4 players here. Madden's now brought down very low, getting a little bit too flirty with that smoke as they spam through.
And the defense low. 2 red players inside of the site, but they've got backup. Spinks as well is going to leap out of heaven. Try and get closer. They've extinguished the Molotov. Where was it thrown from? Checks close. Rain almost overlooked it, but does get the kill to Snappy. He's trying to play a little bit cheeky, given his HP. Bomb is down. Rops is trying to run 20.
New look on the gun round. Spinks is going to push down the stairs.
Shot out Snappy. Dynamic and aggressive. Spinks once more behind. Did they even detect that? Okay,
oh,
they did.
They know.
Oh, I was going to say, it looked like with the sound of the smoke extinguishing flames, I thought maybe somehow the silencer isn't revealed, but Twist will turn back. A little slower to react than perhaps I was expecting. But they'll get a gun for it. Twist's happy to have that M4 in his hand. Brokey peeks out. Monster sees 2 players pushing it, so they have that information. How do they try and take advantage of it? They're going to challenge it. They're going to wrap in behind them, and Kerrigan spars off with the Tech 9. Never mind rotating away. Never mind trying to get the other side of the map. They're just going to go, but they may not know. Having already killed one on the push and two in the site, that Dia was also in place on jungle. He's got a kill from his teammate in Hades as well, and we're back down to a 2-on-2. Kerrigan has the M4, which Twist had pulled from them, but it's lost. And Brocky, the one that wasn't planting, is trying to rotate around but can't pick up anything to work with. Deagle in hand. He knows there's guns down on the inside of Monster, but doesn't dare push through that tunnel now. And Hades going to smoke it off. They're just going to get on this. Nothing Brocky can even do. It's 9-4.
He's got one as well. Back to the B bomb site. And actually now with no pressure, Ence over-rotates to A just in case they're going to pick it up after the kill on Spinks. Now they all come back to the B bomb site. Madden, oh, he's a little bit fortunate. They're stuck in Monster Tunnel, and Madden's able to shut them all down all on his lonesome. The sole defender, as the rest of the players are rotating in, is able to shut down the monster hit. But over towards Sandbags, Rain is giving him a nightmare.
His takes have been solid from this position. He's got Madden as well. Dia once more, though, rotates over, and they can actually go for a boost right now. Hades wants the angle with the AWP. Instead, he's got it. Rops on the drive-by, though, will catch out Dia, and that'll allow the bomb plant. It's all to Hades. Brokey gets him down. I'd say that time Faze almost gets lucky, considering how locked into a narrow corridor they were.
Yeah, Rain opens everything up. But, I mean, even with the amount of shifting going on in that defense, I mean, you know, I don't care how well drilled it is. There's always going to be a little bit of disorganization as you come back and you try and plant your feet, especially when Madden's under so much pressure, calling a monster hit. And as you're coming into that bomb site, multiple players, it never felt like they got a solid setup to watch towards Sandbags, and Rain's able to take advantage. 9-5. FaZe finally put a stop to it. It was 7 rounds straight for Ence to get here. At one point it was 2-4, now 9-5.
Dia with the nade, that's gonna dunk. That's gonna nail Rain. He actually follows. Oh no, Rain. I thought he was gonna slide straight into that. He might be done though. Snappy pushing out. Rain's got the headshot. It's Rops that's found first. Spinks once more though wants this underpass position. Brokey on the AWP can't find it, and Hades has Twists in the meantime. They've got a 2-man. I almost say 2.5-man advantage, given Rain now on 11 HP.
This is crazy how aggressive this half has been. Yeah, he's going down no matter what. Good play from Madden. This has just been so aggressive from Ence. Pretty much everywhere on the map. Spinks has been pushed up in party so frequently. If it's not party, it's bathrooms. Snappy's had mid-round pushes towards the short waters. I don't think have been as successful as he would have liked. You've seen aggression downstairs. FaZe have always had someone in their face. They have not been able to just slowly progress and gain map control. What a half for Ence, powered by 7 rounds straight in the middle portions of it.
Always been a CT-sided Overpass team, but this is a deficit that might be hard to overcome when they've got players like Spinks that have just been stealing map control away from them.
Pistol round's huge. Pistol round's everything. Good kills coming out. Oh, all three of the opening going toward FaZe. Dia almost able to respond back. Rops is gushed up, and I think Dia actually needs to press the issue a little bit here, but he's going to sink away. Snappy found one meanwhile. Kerrigan's got the line. He's gushed up. All of a sudden, this is doable, but look at the flank. It's Rain. It's all on Rain.
Rain's absolutely sneaking in. Despite that the bomb goes down, they'll allow that to happen because they know he's trying to get into a position, and they can't afford to go down and let them sneak out of his sights. They have, though. They have gotten into pit. They've covered off Sandbags, no idea. Rain, oh, the Deagle. He normally nails those in one bullet. A little bit less with the USP, but now Snappy, I think he's a question knowing his answer. Stuck inside of the pit. Oh, the answer. A little more twist. Brokey looks the right direction, but a little bit too soon. Won't spot anyone yet working toward the site. Now he will. They double the position. He's good for 1.
Good for 1.5, really. He got the tag onto Hades as well. Threw the headshot on Madden.
Certainly benefit the other weapons. Both the M4s, the FAMAS, and not least of which the MP9, which we know loves to run and gun, and Kerrigan is very good at it. Rain's gonna slide back into the corner of the bathrooms, needs to be worried about utility as flashes Rain out from his teammates. Only looks for the first, though. He went down to the second. They expected more presence at long. That gives Dia a bit of a stance.
To preserve his life, you can understand why. Keeping this into an even 5-on-5 early on.
Yeah, that was peculiar, wasn't it? That's a nice nade. Rops, though, knowing where it was thrown from and the trajectory of it, is able to punish Dia before it detonates. Brokey also getting Spinks, so they've controlled water. They've controlled the initial B approach. Snappy is still going to anchor on that side. Meanwhile, Madden, though, has taken Rops down as he re-peeks to try and give Rain some information. So they still have a bit of the map to work with, given that they're so spread out. They just need one more pick. If there's one more mistake, and Twists is the one that's going to be pursued, but Rain should catch Madden and Cross right now, and he's not even going to get far enough to find the Canadian in the corner.
Yeah, Madden just trying to be a hero there, trying to take a lot of space. Hades, does he realize one's all the way out here? Ooh, no, he didn't. He couldn't find him around the rock. Twist.
I thought he saw him the way he snapped back to the left. I thought he saw his shoulder when he went for the AK. Apparently not.
Gonna need probably 2 wins in a row if you're Ence to take all the CT-sided economy. Brokey's so overwhelmingly aggressive. Awkward fight for Snappy. Awkward fight for Brokey.
He's done here, surely.
Yeah, he goes down to a nade, and there's Hades. One more pick. The aggression at long is neutralized as well. Chaos across the map.
Brokey was almost too fast for his own good. He overflicked that shot.
Gotta admire the insanity, though. Stepping forward out of the flames. Monster Smoke gonna come in for Twist.
So solo holds on either side. Kerrigan at least trying to get a little bit of information. Too little, too late. Twist hears it. He's ready. Sprays in. Line up. He's got 3. They went through the narrowest choke point. This round might be turned on its head. Twist on 13 HP. Hades on the 8 WP, and Kerrigan is on the move. He knows exactly where he is, and that AK is going to be a damn problem if Hades doesn't find a shot fast enough. Catches out Twist in transition, though no man's land. In the open, Hades extinguishes it in time. That actually gives Kerrigan's position away. He thought he had enough to do it. He thought perhaps he could get away with throwing the Molotov on top of him. And now Hades is going to plant the bomb and cleanly get reset. Forget the HP. This AWP is in the picture.
He can bail out the CT spawn. He can go heaven. He's got options.
Kerrigan has to spot him in doing that, though. And if he looks toward Catwalk, he would find him, but not quite. Hades has the position right. He's going to go over toward Jungle. He has the advantage in this. Kerrigan gave it away. He didn't expect him to have the utility to be able to cover off the flames at his feet. A second Molotov picked up, gets thrown toward the sandbags, but Hades slides out and saves a rat. Aggression from Faze. It punished Na'Vi early. They didn't want to let Na'Vi get a footing in the game. That's when they get scary. Ence is trying to do the same thing right now, and it plays to their strength. Sprinks loves this. Flash is going to catch everyone. I thought they were going to all be blind long enough not to be seen, and he would get away with it, but Twist just happens to turn to his left with enough vision to spot him.
He took his time. I thought he was actually just going to continue walking over to jail, over towards the corner, and that would have been the safety he needed. Unfortunately, caught full in the face with the flashbang. So, no more presence. That's the play at B. I think Kerrigan is considering coming through Monster Tunnel when that smoke fades. They're going to have the information. Oh, excuse me. Rain goes down. Brokey didn't quite have that angle. Now he's pushed up towards bathrooms. Rops is rotated back towards A. We're into a 4-on-4, but very little utility. 2 Molotovs and a smoke. What positions do you want to burn out? What positions do you want to block off?
Brokey's so close, but comfortable in that position. He's got Madden already. Hades doesn't dare go forward, as this time I think he's one step too far removed from his underworld and his lair. He's got more invaders suddenly living in his own hell as they're gonna get tied up on 11-11 yet once more. And that AWP, oh my God, that was fast on Brokey. I was gonna say, Rops pushed up. I don't think he has any idea. He wouldn't have seen that. Rops was far enough over to the wall. It's not like he was careless with his feet placement.
No, Rops wouldn't be, but Dia's ready for this. If he just parks himself here, I don't think he fully caught it. I think he might be asleep at the wheel, and that's a very small pixel to catch.
Yeah, exactly that. If he's looking at radar, your peripherals may not see those 2 pixels that showed. If you're staring at your crosshair, I think he reacts.
Yeah, could have glanced up, could have done any number of things. That's tough to lose. He's gonna feel awful about that because he had it. Twist as well, a timing. Spinks, it's been spotted. Immediate dink and cleanup from Twist. Him and Rops combining to control the entire center of the map, which Ence know they have to deal with, even if they don't want to. As unpleasant as it may seem, they have to go try and take it back, and Rops is making them pay. Triple kill in the round so far, and it all started with the shot on Adiha. And this is the money for Ence gone. This is why I said this was a risky call, but one that I don't doubt, or I don't fault them for making, knowing the economic situation of Faze as well.
All right, cool. Hades just the man unwilling to die.
A 4th player Brokey with that op watching Monster. It's a lot of resources in one position, a lot of faith in Rain on the other side of the map.
He's just gonna stand square in the center of that doorway because the smoke means that he wouldn't be seen, and if they dare try to spam either direction or make a movement toward either side, he could react to it, but he knows there's a timer. He's backed off, goes safely toward the site. Brokey's over there now as well to guard him with the AWP, so it's just the triple boost at B. Now, the reason that's significant, It's because it only means one player's peeking, and as soon as you sense that, you know where they all are. You can Molotov off jungle, you can smoke off catwalk.
Even at this point, if anyone were to spot that triple boost, they just pull the trigger on it, but it's a contact play. Oh, this is awful. If they turn this corner, this timing is everything. Utility is going to be out. Kerrigan's going to have to make a run in towards the pit. Spinks, not aware where anyone is. They found an open bomb site. They have no idea where the defenders are. It's got to be a little bit weird. Kerrigan's close up.
That smoke, the one we just saw in front of Kerrigan, saves them, but Twist goes above and beyond. He'll shut the bomb down anyway, because I thought Kerrigan was denied the chance to do so. And a bomb going down, despite the awkwardness and the chaos within the site that it was about to ensue inevitably, they could have backed off on it. Now, they have to uncomfortably fight forward, and Diaz desperate to try and get that bomb down once more. Rop's gonna take the same approach, saved by Hades. That might be the round saved altogether. Rain's waiting, he's in the wings. They don't know where he is. They're searching toward the monster, and he's gonna lose track of Dia, who's dropped down inside of the pit. My God, the timing. How it's favored, how it's switched, how he spotted. Nice shot back onto Dia. Rain tagged to 19, and Hades, who's clutched out a one-on-one already versus Twist, has to do the same on Rain. Man, oh man, how he ever... Smoke toward heaven, no one there yet. Madden wants to go in. Surprisingly, no ticks from that Molotov. Got through it. Kerrigan realizes he was having his butt touched. Turned around and found Spinks behind him, trying to give him a spank. Returns the favor on the MP9. Kerrigan now holding from position and a reverse angle toward Monster, but can't get it done. Hades finds a shot on Brokey as well. It's 2-on-2, but they're trying to back off on this. They haven't committed. And again, it's Rain. This time not toward Monster. He's gonna go back out toward the sandbags. MP9, close angle. Bomb to be planted by Snappy. Rop's unwilling to go around the corner, knowing there's still an AWP, would have been able to spot that. But now he's aware that he has to go forward, that he has to try and find this kill. And still Hades has not found the other, so this time the op with even more to do. This is a new position from Rain. Contact again at B. They're gonna give it up because they went aggressive toward the sandbags position. They went aggressive toward the connector position, but both those positions fail. They both get shut down. Madden with the first D as well, and Kerrigan manages only one before Spinks turns it around. They might have to bail on this.
At the end, one that looked like Faze was being able to control it on the CT side. Back to Monster we go.
Kerrigan extinguishes flames already. They'll expect that he's returned to the position of the barrels, and they'll put more utility there, make it very uncomfortable for him. Somehow he's evaded most of that. Second Molotov doesn't touch him. He goes unscathed, and only a bit of damage from the grenade. It still doesn't work out. He jumps out and gives himself up, but the kills come in from Rops. Teammate Spinks in position to get a better shot, so the in-game leader's setting up his star, but no one on the other side of it. Stack up toward B again. There has been a lot of pressure on this side of the map, no question about it, and Kerrigan's trying to read that. In fact, even sending Rain that direction, who's normally your solo A defender. It's he instead that will take the helm.
Oh, they're gonna Molotov these barrels. At a perfect timing for Spinks to kind of peek out. They want to force Rain into the open. There's no smoke as well. Rain is gonna have to make the run as soon as the Molotov, as soon as he sees it in the air. This duel could be everything. Actually, everyone's joining up.
Rain's gonna have to be very careful. That's the rifle in play.
Oh, it missed. It missed.
Did miss. You're absolutely right. He gets dinked either way, but it's only through the edge of the boxes. He's got to be careful not to go down, though, when he does. Madden's got the shot. Brokey has come over to cover off the side. He takes out Spinks, but a Molotov forced out to jungle will put him straight into the crosshair of Hades, and Snappy seems to be suspicious of an area uncleared. Twist comes out into it, and rightfully so. They stare it down. Snappy with a great read. Good call. Kerrigan at least recovers the AWP, but Ence, they've reached map point first.
Bro, imagine missing the toxic barrel Molotovs at 14-14 when the entire strategy depends on it landing. That's a disaster that could have been. Ence, I like this. Hunting for Kerrigan with that AWP. They know he grabbed it. He's going to tuck himself into a corner. Madden has started to walk. Hades is here as well, cutting off the rotation from bathrooms. Kerrigan's going to go down.
Spinks already pushed forward. He'll get the information based on sound. He may even be ready for this presence of reverse take. Not quite. Kerrigan swings in and takes him down. Good aggression this time, but it's over toward A for the first time in quite a while for Ence.
I love this call from Kerrigan. I love this call from Faze as well. You've had so much pressure on the B bomb side. Let's just push out and see what's going to happen. Just win or lose tonight, B, because you've been able to handle their A pushes. They really haven't been able to get too much done at this kind of the bomb side. Everything has been done over towards B, so why not just take that option away from them and force them to do something they haven't been able to succeed at throughout this half?
Forward to the smoke. Rain saw the shadow, ready for the peak. Still the shot comes through. Madden wins out the exchange. He goes down to 22. An important win, but Rop's positioned perfectly to capitalize. And with no further action, look at Twist's position. Oh, this could be huge.
Surely you clear this.
Well, unless they turn, yeah, okay, you're right. They look, but not far enough. They look back. It's a headshot, clean for one. Now, that's information at least. I was going to say you either check it or you might get lucky that you turn around to line up utility, but they're going to rush it in. 2 players, and already they've gotten Kerrigan back in position. They don't think they're going to arrive that fast. They think Twist was anchoring. Kerrigan's got to hit the shots. He manages it. Hades down inside of the smoke. Great call from Kerrigan, and a lovely round of information puts FaZe into overtime.
We see the young and experienced team able to put up a fight, able to challenge, but when it gets down to the pressure moments, dropping them. Overtime, no greater pressure than that. Facing 0-2 in the grand finals. Double monster setup for FaZe. They're going to avoid any damage from this boost.
Pending Rob's position, but yeah, he doesn't look like he's going to slide back that direction. Good find from Madden, knowing the Rain's normally aggressive somewhere, but it hasn't been in the connector all too often, so big pick to get early on.
Yeah, but he's about to get dropped surely by Brokey. Oh, maybe not. Brokey looks the other direction. Madden's got a second one. He opens up A. Rops has got to shift off, but this is a disaster. Twist with 1 kill. A little bit blind. Hades was going investigating. Ence is okay with giving up 1 player for the information. Another smoke is going to plume in towards Monster.
They need to make a play soon on this, though, because Bomb's back towards T, and Snappy's going to grab it now. The reason I say that, no further smokes to cover off Monster. Should they have been spotted through those tunnels, could have cost them. Snappy's being pretty patient on this call. He knows they have to rotate towards A. Rob's trying to get information, and he might just wait for them to give the site up himself. Oh, spotted. Kerrigan definitely spotted that.
I don't think he did. I don't think he spotted that at all. He looks so oblivious to the fact that boost. He could have been punished by that easily. And they heard
right now, yeah, you're absolutely right.
They heard the sound cue at the very least. They know where Kerrigan is. Twist, excuse me, has rotated all the way back. Rops is going to start getting aggressive. FaZe have a good timing on all these flanks and all these rotations.
Good find from Rops. Madden down. Now they know they're locked. They have to commit. Kerrigan slides out. Bomb dropped again. It's turning. FaZe somehow holding their nerve. Rops getting enough information for them not to over-rotate and overreact. And Kerrigan doubles up. Dia down. Bomb again at his feet. And he's not done there.
I'm from FaZe Clan. This is where they got beaten and bruised in regulation. I think they're going to try and go through this. Oh, there's a lot riding on this. Kerrigan blind. Twist turns. Oh, great play. Kerrigan's even able to add 1 more, and that puts a stop to everything. Another smoke in towards Monster. Kerrigan's got the pistol out. He has no ammunition, just 2 bullets. He's going to tuck himself behind the pillar and wait for reinforcements to arrive.
Waited for Twist to be able to turn and cover so that Kerrigan knew he had time to reload. It doesn't matter if they reload, if they have Spinks staring them down. 2 great responses from him that clear out both of those positions that were problems. Rain already inside sight. A nice little position up on top of the wall pipe. Gives him a headshot angle, or at least a level angle to look toward sandbags. Brokey, oh, he's spotted. Nice play from Snappy. Brokey's got him in return.
Time.
You're absolutely right. 6 seconds. They're on it. They're planting. Smoke down, but it means they know exactly where the planter is. Spraying in, trying to do the damage. It's Hades again, though. Evasive, as always, is alive again with his AWP to try and clutch back another round in overtime and a 1-on-2. No way. Smoke down, makes it awkward, but he catches out 80s. Brocky, excuse me, the timing in his favor, and he looks up toward the window. This guy is having the game of his life. UP needs to be aware. They are very close. Oh, he's done. They're going to push through that surely. They heard it. Good trade from Rain, but they've already lost the AWP, and Rain's going to fall as well. Couldn't reset his aim fast enough. Rops this time, though, is also over on the A site. So it's not like they've cleared the only 2 defenders by default this time in this round.
And Rops has information. He's like, guys, they're not pushing up any further. Oh, Hades, you're going to go down for free. No chance of you reacting to that one. Dia's way out of position, and so is Snappy. There's nothing they can do to take advantage of any of the information they have. So Spinks, he's got to slow play it, wait for his teammates to join up with them. Twist is playing way, way far back, and Kerrigan is certainly going to hustle over towards this B bomb site. Monster smoke just plumes right now. Last time they tried to press the issue through Monster, they got sprayed down. Triple kill from Twist in a similar situation. This time he's out of that position.
Single smoke set up for Snappy. Twist below where that's going to plume. No one inside that window. Kerrigan, that would have been his point of rotation. He's going to switch back over to the rifle as well. He had the AWP picked up. Twist trying to play the crack. You can hear them above. They're going to jump down straight onto him, and he couldn't set the aim fast enough. 41 HP left on Spinks. Kerrigan trying to force it, get closer, but Spinks spins out from inside of the pit. The nade still won't take him down. He's on 31, but Rops now has a chance at a 1-on-1. 50 HP. Snappy only on 16. I'm sure you'd love for it to be Hades in this. So even though they aren't going for the boost, he's calling that they're on the railing, and that's why you're getting spam going back in that direction. With Kerrigan already down, they're only now starting to clear.
Oh, Brokey missed the shot. I don't even mind it. A flashbang comes in as well. Rops was blinded. Oh, actually, Rops killed Brokey. Oh, Lord.
He was flashed.
Yeah.
He fired into the door, killed his teammate, and then left it easy for Spinks to turn around and capitalize. That was chaotic, and it worked out.
Oh, that's got to feel horrible. What an awkward sequence that is.
Especially because Brokey was actually getting himself into a relevant position.
Yeah, Brokey was making a play, and you admire it, because that smoke usually indicates Spinks was going to get aggressive. Brokey's coming through the smoke to solve the problem and just gets shot in the face. Aggressive, very fast-paced. Now, finally, we're going to get some breathing room. We can see how this plays out. 1 minute left in the 5th round of overtime, as Brokey and Twist with the bomb on their back are going to join and meet up with Rops, Kerrigan, and Rain controlling the center of the map, controlling the staircase. Spinks just now starting to push long, so he's going to start getting information and cut this map into smaller chunks, so Hades can rotate over towards the B-bomb site if he needs to. So Faze running out of time to pull the trigger.
Rotation from Hades. Rob's already trying to get in. Rain, he's been so successful from sandbags in the first half. Needs more than that now, though, because his teammates are dropping. Twist with one back, but didn't see Dia sneaking up and over the top. He gets 2 before anyone even looks that direction. Brokey on the other side was staring it down. He's done. That's Twist, excuse me. They've switched positions. Rain comes out to compensate, but he goes down to 48. Good damage done early by Ence.
I'd be so interested to see stats on how often Spinks and Twist went head-to-head in these different positions with how aggressive they were in regulation during the first half oh so long ago, and now here in overtime. I feel like those two have butted heads so frequently, and I feel like Spinks is coming out on top of it. It's been a rough duel for Twist throughout this map. This time it's a push out of Monster, as Madden is all the way in T-spawn. Faze have no idea. 1 minute left on the clock. 3 defenders at the A bomb site, and Madden closing it ever so slowly.
Huge flank. Game-defining flank in Hades. Once again, the wall they cannot penetrate will shut out the AWP player on Faze. With Brokey down, Hades has empty alleyway and empty aim to fire down a Kerrigan. No one to force him off the angle. Rops finally trades it, but here's Madden. And already the bomb drop. Rain in a 1-on-3 for the map. The series to go 1-1. And we switch back over to Ence's territory next as well. Their map pick to follow as Rain goes hunting. Molotov to hold off bank, just trying to isolate the situation, and it's such a desperate one for him to be in. Not going to get anywhere. Flash comes out. Dia's got the win, and Ence will take the map. It took